Hello, ladies. This is Queen coming to y'all today for another one of my videos. First of all, I would like to apologize for some of the videos that I've already posted. Some of them that I see noticed the sound and went out on it. I noticed when I went to put it up, somehow it turned around, it's sideways or something. So I'm working on trying to hire me a video crew, but I am finna come out with my podcast anyway. But I just felt the need that I really need to get these videos out. If I have to remake them or come back on my podcast and talk about it, re-talk about it. But hopefully you all could hear and get most of the most important parts of my videos. So I'm gonna be coming out now with some true story videos. I mean, all my stories is true. It's all about me. But I'm gonna give a whole story about my relationship. One relationship I've been in, and it been the most horrible, disappointing, unbelievable relationship I ever seen in 55 years. But anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna be coming to y'all with a probably I'm gonna just tell the story, post the videos as they come, and later on I'll put them as one, two, three, four. I don't have time to write a book, but it might probably will eventually turn out to be one. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoy them. So I'm gonna begin about. First of all, I want to start by saying if you get in a new relationship, lady or man, does not matter. If you get in a new relationship with someone, see me, when I get in a relationship about a man, I don't tell men about my past relationships. I don't tell them nothing I've been through, what I got going on. I'm a very private person. And I'm gonna tell you it's best to stay private these days because a lot of stuff in your own life could be used against you. People is out here trying to do fraud on you. They trying to go and look up your information so they can post you publicly, to lie on you in the public, to make you look bad, to shame your name, to put you down. So you have to be careful. On another note, you don't go and pillow talk with no new person. If you have a new man or woman, you don't go lay up and don't grown people. We don't do stuff like that. We don't act like damn fools and kids and go lay up in the bed with a person and tell them what's in the next person's house. Or she got bed bugs, or her house is dirty or nasty, or her house is super clean, or you know what I'm saying? Or she dressed nice, or she dirty, or she work at this place and she got this much money and she treat her kids this way. That's not cool. You feel me? Like that's just not cool. I don't have an issue with it really because I know who I am. I have my clean house. My soul, my life is pure. My whole life is pure. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight. But anyway, it's this guy I was messing with that's 40 years old. You would think the way he go out and talk to people and have his little groupies, the people that we used to hang out with on the corner. I'm gonna tell y'all all about it, but the people we used to hang out at the gas station, whatever, selling the drugs, whatever. It was basically a hangout spot for us adults to go to. We all kick it, drink, whatever we was doing. So he go and get with this trick, this girl, whatever. I'm gonna tell y'all all about her. I'm telling y'all everything. So anyway, though, me and him had end up getting together. We supposed to be soulmates. I know everybody. If you grown, you know what a soulmate is, right? But we like spiritual soulmates. Like our souls so connected. Like when I come on the corner, like we ain't been together in almost 2 years, but when I pop up on that corner, every time I go down there like once a week, twice a week sometimes. But whenever I go down there, we got on the same color clothes. They not, you know what I'm saying? If I wear black and white, he got on black and white that day. If I wear yellow and white, he got on yellow and white that day. It's crazy. Can't explain it. But anyway, I had the last two guys that I had, they did the same freaking thing to me. They go back, they talk to me about their other girlfriends. I mean, don't get me wrong. It be good stuff. It be basically good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, she bad. She bank wait. She got money. She work hard. She raised her kids to be. She did a good job in raising her kids as a single mom. She dressed nice, smell good. I have a Mustang. Got my car, whatever. My kids got money. You know what I'm saying? My son is a rapper. Stuff like this. They tell them everything, just like I'm telling y'all. That's what be told to the pillow talk woman or man. But anyway, when you go out and do stuff like that, it causes a whole lot of problems, a whole lot of conflict with your old girl. I'm the type of person, if you was in a relationship with me, you can't say that you had a bad enough relationship for you to go around and scandalize my name. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that bitch. Like, when you get with me, I'm the baddest bitch that you would ever. I got women out here wanting me. You feel me? Like, when you come in my house, when you come and I consider you as being my partner, my man, you not gonna want for nothing. I take damn good care of my man. I cook every day. I'm a chef, like I say. I cook you good gourmet meals every day. I will take you go grocery shopping with me. I will make sure your clothes is clean, stay clean, the house is clean. If you missing or need something, I'll go out and buy it. If I'm washing clothes and I see you ain't got enough drawers, I'm going to buy it. If I'm washing and I see you ain't got enough socks, I'm going to buy it. You feel me? That's me. You feel me? Because how I get down, I want my man to be down too. I'm not finna walk out this door with my Gucci on and he got on some damn Levi's or some Wranglers. Or y'all serious? No, that's not me. So anyway, he goes and leave the house. He leave. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I put him out. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when I've been knowing this man forever, like not forever, but I've been knowing him basically now probably 4 years. So I've been knowing him for a good little while. When I first seen him, I said I knew he was the one for me. You know what I'm saying? But at the time I was in a toxic relationship with a guy. So I'm like, I couldn't really get at him. So anyway, later on down the line, we started hanging out on the block where everybody hang out at, the adult spot, whatever. We started hanging on the block. I went to him a couple of times to buy weed from him for my guy. So I knew he liked me because he didn't want to sell me the weed. He would be asking who this for, who you buying this for, this and this. He already asked questions about me to see if I smoked or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now, I bought drugs for him because the man was on crack, weed, acid, heroin, all, you name it, X-Pill, you name it, he do it. He did it. The guy who I was messing with. So, but see, he was telling me I ain't never seen him smoke crack out the pipe. But I would, by me hanging out on the block with the drug dealers, I would go and buy dope and weed and all this for them, because he was from New Orleans, so he didn't know much about people. So they had it messed up like I was smoking crack. You feel me? So I'm like, okay, cool. So anyway, long story short, me and this guy, we ends up dating and everything. We used to sit in the car as friends. We used to sit and talk for hours all night long till the morning come. He'll drive my car. We'll drive around together. I will tell him, I'm like, well, when I get with a man, this how I feel. This is what I feel for real people. That if you in a relationship, really, I will tell you first. Go out and explore your options. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, what will start a cheating in a relationship is because a person haven't gotten a chance to really live their life. Because as me, when I got married, I was 19 years old, 18 years old when I got married. So I went straight from high school, straight and 1 year of college, straight into my next thing. I'm married 2 years later, 20 years old. I done had a son. You feel me? Like, I never got a chance to really experience my options or explore my options because I was always in school, And so when I got with my husband, my ex-husband, then that was it for me. So I encourage, and so later on in my marriage, I did want to go out and mess with other guys that I think that I probably was attracted to, or you know what I'm saying? Because I never experienced other relationships other than him. So I'm finna tell you, I do agree, I do recommend that if you want to be with me, and in this case, he was younger than me. So my thing is, yeah, go out and explore your options, because I know for a fact there is no, I mean, this is what my confidence is. You won't find another me out there. You know what I'm saying? I want you to save the best for last. That's what it is with me. Because I know what I'm working with. I know what I can do. So you go on out there, you explore your options and see what, if you end up running into somebody better than me that you feel, then hey, baby, I applaud you. I applaud you. So anyway, um, me and him, like I say, we had started getting close. He really, really liked me. I really, really liked him. But we remained friends for a good little minute. We'll have sex every now and then. I started bringing food to him. Like before I go to work, I, cook something or go to the restaurant, buy him some food. I used to drop him off food a lot. You know what I'm saying? Call on him, check on him, make sure everything was good, this and this. So, now he had already told me from the beginning, which was cool with me. I ain't looking for no relationship. I just want a sexual relationship. I'm scared to get in relationships because I don't want to be hurt. Okay, understandable. First of all, So when I met him, he was like, when we first started talking, he was like 37, I guess. And so anyway, 37, 38, 9, 40, yeah, 3 years. So anyway, me and him talking this and this. So one day, this girl come up to him to buy weed from him, and he ends up sleeping with her, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, they winds up going talking or whatever. He winds up moving in with her. And so they moved in together, but I guess they had an open relationship, you know what I'm saying? So they was like going out, dating other people. Like when they get mad at each other, she'll go her way with a nigga, he'll go his way with for a woman or whatever. I guess that's how it was. That's what it seemed like to me. So anyway, he get with this girl. She's young. I'm gonna tell y'all something too about these young people. If you are supposed to be a grown man, 40, starting from 30 to 40 to 60, I'll say. Why? This how I feel. A grown person, when they go mess with young kids that's 20 something, 18, 20, even though his girl was 30, 35, probably I'm gonna put it somewhere like that, but her mind, she is so freaking childish, y'all. She's so childish. She act like she like 15, 16. She look a mess. She be drunk. She come out in public with her loud, ratchet mouth, starting trouble. She all about drama, drama, drama. When me and him was together, we would argue. Yeah, I would say what I have to say, but later on, we straight. We cool. You know what I'm saying? There's no more problems. Once I get out what I need to tell you, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna take it for days and tell you to get out my house so I can go fuck another man or have sex with another man. No, that's not me. But anyway, he ends up getting shot. We friends. So he ends up getting shot. I kept telling him, she set you up. She's the one who set you up. Trust me, she set you up. So what kind of person would say, I call you and I say, I just got shot. She say, show me the blood. Put her on FaceTime. Who got time for all that? First of all, he probably was talking to her already on FaceTime telling her he just got shot. So they talking, she tell him to show me the blood. Anytime somebody asks you that mean, nigga, she need that for proof to go take back to whoever she was setting you up for. You feel me? Like, think about it. So anyway, I kept telling the girl, had you shot, this and that. So he gets over there with her. She gets him from the hospital, get him up in the room, probably locked him in the room, something, wasn't paying no attention, wasn't helping him get himself together. So he ends up calling me one day. We get to talking. And I was telling him, I'm like, well, you could come over and I could try to help you out. You know what I'm saying? As a friend. I want, like no relationship, whatever. Okay, cool. He ends up, he come in. I knew they was probably gonna date again. So it was cool with me. I'm bringing you to my house to help you as a friend. So when he get there, I tell him, I say, so what it is, what's going on? Because we always loved each other, so I didn't know what to take it from there. So I was like, so you heard, I'm gonna treat you like a friend. I'm gonna help you get yourself together. No. I don't want us to be friends. I want you to be my woman. I'm like, what? So I'm like, well, now you need to heal from now I'm straight, whatever. I said, oh, okay, cool. Well, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I said, well, I love him anyway. I always have loved him, so why not? It ain't like that we just met each other. We've been knowing each other now for almost 2 years now, so I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know, we was already in love. So I had already been having sex with him, so it wasn't no big deal. You feel me? So, okay, cool. So he came in. We had a lot of fun together. We enjoyed each other's company. He was coming in at a respectful time. You know, I worked all the time. I used to get up and have to be at work at 6 o'clock in the morning. I was in training to be a general manager for Jack in the Box at the time. So I worked a lot. I worked 10 hours a day. And so he come in, everything, like I say, our life was just going good, like good. We used to laugh, talk, play, have fun, you know what I'm saying? We went on a date. It was romantic and nice. He's the type of person, like when we sit at the table, he'll put on some little slow music for us and kick it, whatever. Okay, fine, that was nice. So anyway, that went on. So then it was like he started getting in and out my life, coming in and out. Well, I stayed out all night last night because I couldn't come in because of this, that, and the other. I say, okay, that's fine. Come home. You know what I'm saying? Come home, because I did, you know, I really missed him. I loved this man with everything that I ain't gonna lie. I still love this man with everything that I got. You feel me? Like, y'all just don't know. I had to go down to the block and see him almost every day, you know, really to make me get through it. You know what I'm saying? With being without him. I couldn't leave and go home with him. So I'd rather go see him all day. If I spent the day with him, I felt like I spent the day with him. You know, I go home and I do my crying. I mean, it was very, very hard. People just don't understand how much I love. Well, they knew. Everybody knew how much I loved him. When I used to see him talking to other girls just as a friend, I would check them. I get mad, baby. You ought to see me flying on. Baby, get the fuck on up out of his face. Don't play with him. Don't do this. Don't do that. I'm talking about I was crazy about this man, which I'm still is. Okay, so, but anyway, he came in. I helped heal this leg and everything. So he ended up walking straight again. So I don't know what happened this one day. He woke up mad. I don't know. I got a feeling that the girl called him to say, the girl that he was with that said about the shooting. That I believe she told him that day that she had got pregnant or something, because he was pretty mad, and she had been blowing his phone up. I guess she said, come on, we need to talk, whatever, okay? So that's what I'm thinking what happened this day, now that I'm thinking back. And he gets up. I'm taking my bath and everything. I'm asking him, who is that keep calling? She been calling it all night. Who is that? Or whoever it is, been calling all night. So he kept saying it was me, his friend, whatever, the girl that's cool with both of us. So I'm like, okay, cool. So anyway, I didn't think twice about it, but I don't know what I said to him, but he was mad, like mad. So my phone started ringing. I'm like, who is that? And he wouldn't tell, he wouldn't tell me who it was. So next thing I know, I told him, I said, well, could you leave me some money? Because I'm gonna pay for the mat. I had rented a mattress out, you know, for him to be able to sleep in the bed with his leg. And so he leaves, and he leaves the garage, like he leaves the door wide open out, like to the garage. The garage door we use going in and out. He leave the door wide open while I'm upstairs in the tub. Like, I don't do that. Like, you know, why wouldn't you shut the door? Like, so anyway, he mad. I don't know what he mad at. So anyway, I called him on the phone. I'm talking to him. I don't know what it was about now. But anyway, I'm talking to him. This was almost 2 years ago when we broke up. So anyway, I'm talking to him. He hangs up on me. I'm like, what the fuck? He ain't never did no shit like that. What the hell is going on? So I said, you know what? Every time I asked him for money, it was like he was getting an attitude. So I'm thinking that's what the issue was. I asked him for the money for the mattress. So I'm thinking now, at this point, this is the breaking point right here. I'm tired of him always online, in the bathroom, taking pictures, sending it to bitches online, looking up bitches online, this and that. Every time I ask him about some money, he get a fucking attitude. And you a big drug dealer. Only thing I want you to do is basically give me $100 a week. You feel me? To pay for this damn mattress I got for your leg. So anyway, I wound up putting them out because I was tired. First of all, you kept coming in like some days you can come home, some days you can't. You over here paying this bitch bills that you left. She told him she was going to college, school, whatever. She got to pay for her college. The rip him off for his money. He over here sending her money for the college. He paying her phone bill. All this kind of stuff, right? So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm tired. I'm gone. I'm through. I'm straight. You feel me? I loved him, but I knew I was strong enough that I could handle it at the same time. It hurted me. It killed me. I was dying inside. But I didn't have time for the childish. You know what I'm saying? For one, as being a friend to him, I waited and waited for him. I was crushed when I knew that he had went and got her as a woman, that he moved in with her. I was crushed. You know what I'm saying? And once that, I still remained your friend. You feel me? And then he turns around after he leave. He's so broken, he mad, he hurt. I get it. I understand. But you can't understand where I'm coming from. So just like I figured, you went right back home to her. You know what I'm saying? He goes right back home to her. So I'm talking to him on the phone. I'm like, baby, come home, please. Just come back home. We'll talk about it. If you want cheating on me and whatever reason why you hung up, we could talk about why you hung up on me, whatever. Let's just come back home and let's talk. I want to come home, but I'm scared. Scared of what? You feel me? You just left. What the fuck you scared of? You've been in this house a whole fucking month. What the hell could you be scared of in my house? The person who you just went back to, that's who you ought to be fucking scared of, not me. So anyway, he goes back and he just tell me, okay, and he just hangs up the phone. That was it. Blocked me. I ain't heard nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to his friends, which was our friends, because we all hung out together. I'm like, damn, what's up with him? What's going on? Like, I know he went back to the beach, but I know he playing. Like, I know he gonna come back home. He loved this house. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And so they was like, I don't know. You know, they started getting on his side, this and this. So what he did was went out, down on the block, turned all our friends against me. I guess he was turning them against me to keep their mouth shut from telling me about what he had going on. So he probably knew eventually I'm going to find out the girl is pregnant and all this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want me to find out all this. I don't know if he was married to her when he came to me or did they get married after he left me. I'm not sure. But I didn't find out about the marriage part until after he left. So anyway, so I used to go down there and I'd sit in my car and I'd just look at him, stir and wonder what's going on. He would never say nothing to me. I would never say nothing to him. So the friends that kept talking to me, I go and talk to them for a little while and then I go home and I cry. Like, it was like, he wouldn't come and acknowledge me at all. It was like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I got to accept what it is. It is what it is. I have to accept that. So I kept telling myself each and every day, I have to accept this man that moved on. He got a wife. He got a baby on the way. So that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. I'm not finna, if that man was married when he came, I still don't know. He never came to me and apologized. He never came and gave me closure. None of this. So, but in my mind, in my heart, because really I'm like a psychic. Like I could really like read you. I could look at you and I could know exactly what's going on. Stuff that I was asking him that I knew, just like I knew she set him up to be shot. I knew that she was a dangerous, dirty, manipulating ass girl. I knew she was malicious. She got a young mind. She was a type of girl that go around and have threesomes all the time. She'll take his best friend, him and another friend of theirs, and have sex with all three of them. You feel me? That's the type of woman she was. And I told him, I say, look, I don't know her like person, like we ain't never kicked it or nothing like that. Because he was in jail, so he didn't know her. He probably seen her before with one of the friends. So she belonged to one of the friends in our group. You know what I'm saying? So when the friend in our group goes to jail, that's when him and her hooks up. You feel me? So I had been hearing a lot of bad things about her. She ain't no good. She a slut. She dirty. She this. She sleep with women and men. I heard a lot. So I get to telling him about it. He goes back, he asked around, a few people told him yes, it was true. So they gave you right there. So you gonna go and marry a hoe? Which, who knows? That probably was what he was looking for all the time. You know what I'm saying? That a threesome, that was up his fucking alley. Come to find out, he had a whole sexual addiction. You feel me? So that was up his fucking alley. People with a sexual addiction, they'll fuck any and everything. They'll fuck anybody. They'll have sex with a man, a woman. They just be freaky. Whatever you want, they'll do it. As long as it has something to do with sex, they'll do it. Trust me. So when I found out he had a sex addiction, I'm like, oh man, I'm kind of glad he did go back. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't the type to give out my body. You know, I'm like that. I don't get down like that. You know. So anyway, time went on. I started getting over him. I accepted the fact that he's with her. He's not coming back home. So she gets over there. Now, let me tell you this. She is a tarot card reader. She's a tarot. That's why now I put down my cards. I'm not finna come off fake fucking around with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't do the devil's work. I know what I went through in my life. I used the cards, probably some handwritten cards that I wrote, so I could look at who is snaking me. Because I'm going to tell you, ever since this man came into my life, when he left my life, he turned my life upside down to a living fucking hell. You know what I'm saying? Just by going back telling her about me. My life really ain't been the same since, honestly. So anyway, I ain't never been no drama type person, but I'm going to tell you this, like I told y'all in my other videos, I will fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get down. I get with you. You feel me? No doubt about it. But I ain't never been the type that'll just walk up to you and start nothing with you. Now, when I was drinking, if you said something and I think that it sounded a little funny to me, we might end up fighting because I don't play that bitch and hoe. Ah, bitch, shut up. I don't play those type of games. I don't talk to people like that. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's disrespectful. So I'm not going to let you disrespect me. Playing or not. You feel me? It is what it is. So that's who I am. So anyway, when they used to get into their arguments or whatever, he'll go and tell her, well, I'm going to go back to Tammy. She love me. You don't. You don't give a fuck about me, but I know for a fact she do. So they'll get into it. Now you got this girl hating me. You feel me? Every time they get into an argument or something, he throw me up in it. Well, I ain't got shit to do with it. Because she already jealous of me. Because she used to come down there seeing him or whatever. Seeing I always been looking nice, dressing nice, wear name brand stuff. Y'all see my hair stay a different style. I'm just different. She went back and did a tarot card reading on me. Told him that everything that she told this man, who I was supposed to be, it was her all the time. So she went to him and switched our lives. Now this bitch mind think that she can actually go in some kind of way and switch our souls over. Bitch, I'm 55, you 30 what? 35, 38, whatever the fuck you is. I know you 30. How in the hell I lived the whole life from birth up until 55 years old? What makes you think that you can go in somewhere, my birthrights, my birth choice, all this kind of shit, and that you could change who I am? That you could switch places with me? How? You got to be crazy. Like, who in their life ever heard of that? I'm 55 years old. I ain't never heard of no stuff like that. Anyway, she's intuitive. She used to have a gift like me, basically like a psychic gift. But she took me and her, really, he really messed up and picked it because he basically almost picked two people alike. The thing of it is that we alike on that we could see through his bullshit. We was able to see through his bullshit. He couldn't get past us with no lies. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I feel me and her had in common. God did want, we both supposed to be on a spiritual path right now. She took hers and she used her shit for evil, for dirtiness, for manipulating people to get money out of it, turn their life upside down. That's what she used hers for. Me, I'm coming to y'all to teach y'all some lessons about life out here. You know, spiritually. what it is about how God serves. I ain't got time to be telling you no fake ass, a whole bunch of fake ass lies for you to get on here and pay me for my lies. And then you go home and your whole world and turned upside down. Because she told you, she looking at her life, then told you, oh, you go leave your husband because your husband out there fucking everything in the street. You feel me? That's what she's doing. So she tell you that you go home and get on your husband, pack his shit and throw him out for what? This man ain't never looked at another woman. That's what type of person she is. You feel me? So she gonna tell him, oh, she's a crackhead. She's crazy. She's a dark spirited person. She do the spell work. She put spells on people's. She this, she that. What? Spells? Bitch, I don't fuck with that shit. Now I will. I ain't gonna sit here and never lie to a motherfucker. If I feel that you putting spells on me, I go out and buy a red reverse candle, a red and black or a red, that reverse candle that say reverse the curse or reverse the spell back to the sender. Yes, ma'am. I surely will. I will go burn that candle to send that shit, that negative energy back. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna go to no extreme as trying to go, you spell work me, I'ma spell work you. No, I don't even know how to do that shit. I don't want to learn how to do it or whatever. I rely on God and my reverse candles and my protection beads. My protection beads and my crystals to keep me safe from black magic and spell work. You know what I'm saying? That's the spiritual way. I went in the Bible and I read how to protect myself from negativity, evil eye, and evil work. God used his stones, crystals. That's what God used. You feel me? All I got to do is pray to the Lord and let him know that these people out here is bothering me. You feel me? Y'all don't know how close to God I am. I'm truly a real earth angel. And I'm going to tell you how I know. To me, I feel as though now if you're scared of them, you ought to be scared of my spiritual life or who I really am. I feel like I'm not even damn near human sometimes. Don't you know I go to the doctor every day? I could go to the doctor every day, the emergency room every fucking day, and run my blood pressure. My blood pressure right now is 200 and something over 100 and something. It'd be like 213 over 120 or 130. And that's every fucking day of my life. And I ain't never had no heart attack, stroke, or none of that. You feel me? So y'all need to be knowing when y'all fucking around with that spell work shit, whatever you put out to God, God is the universe. He is the one who makes everything happen, that makes it possible. So when you're putting out bad, evil, God is about love. He ain't about that dirty ass, devilish ass shit trying to fuck up people's lives, manipulate, discriminate, rob, steal, kill, lies. You know what I'm saying? God ain't about all that. God is strictly about love. If you're not out here trying to spread no love to nobody, but you trying to put them in the dirt, you wishing death spells, sick spells, all this kind of shit. Apparently your spell not working, boo. Apparently, my blood pressure 200 over 100, and I'm still walking around. Pinch me. I'm talking. I'm alive. I'm here. And I'm healthy. I'm happy. I'm cool. I'm straight. I can go on. You feel me? Looking at me, apparently your spell work is not working. So she tell him, teach him how to do a spell on me, because she told him that I was doing a spell on him to make his money stop. You feel me? I used to tell him that, Coro, you not be, oh, I'm sorry. I used to tell him though, being with her, your money is gonna stop. She's not your soulmate or none of that. But she's a dirty bitch. She's the bitch that's finna rob, steal, and kill. That's what that bitch come in your life to do. I'm not that bitch. He tells me no weapon formed against him shall prosper. Oh, baby, but it did. Oh, but it did. He got with her and took this man for everything. For everything. Had her to, then voodooed him, spell work him into sex what you call that? Bound him with a sex spell. The more you have sex with me, the more you gonna fall for me, and you will never be able to a binding spell. That's a shit that try to bound a nigga to you, have him under your control. That's all that spell do. Is want you every time y'all have sex, you getting deeper and deeper into her energy, or she's siphoning, she's sucking up your energy. That's all that shit is. And now you can't even get the fuck away from you and don't know why. That's why. That's why I be careful who I give my body to. Out here having sex with all these different people, you picking up their energy. It's dark energy. That shit gets attached to you and have you out here doing some crazy fucking things. And that's what happened. But anyway, I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna come back with a story part 2. Thank you, and y'all have a blessed day. Bye bye.